Hey guys, welcome to this episode of DVD Deep Dive, where we go over not only DVDs, but Blu-rays and 4Ks. This week, we're going to go over Zack Snyder's Justice League Trilogy. But before we do that, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you back. Please like the video. Please share it with anyone you think may like it as well. And of course, please comment. I would love to hear from you. Okay, guys, this week on DVD Deep Dive, we are going over Zack Snyder's Justice League Trilogy. I just got this for Christmas, kind of. We weren't able to go to my family's in New York at actual Christmas time, so I just got my presents from my Secret Santa on, my side of the family just last week when we finally were able to take the whole family up and sort of celebrate Christmas in February. So this was on my list that I put on my Amazon list, amongst other things, and this was one of the gifts I got. So I figured let's get into a DVD Deep Dive review. But first, I want to say that DVD Deep Dive is always on Tuesdays, and I've had an idea. Now, granted, if you watch this in the future, like the distant future, it's not going to matter. And I know on YouTube, just because I release it on Tuesday, that doesn't mean it's always watched on Tuesday. People watch it at their convenience. But I love, obviously, new media, and I usually have anything from DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K on this show, DVD Deep Dive. But I love retro media, Laserdiscs, Beta, VHS, anything like that. Anything pre-DVD. And I've always wanted to do a show on that, and I have a lot of that in my collection. So starting next week, we're going to also have a show called Retro Media Release, which is going to alternate with DVD Deep Dive. And Tuesdays is always because that's when movies come out. That's when they've historically always come out. New DVDs, new VHS, new Blu-rays, whatever it is, it's always on a Tuesday. Granted, there are some times where they come out on Fridays and stuff like that. But typically it is DVD or movie release day. And music release day, for that matter. So I know that in the future, I'll have a lot of these different videos, so it won't really matter. But for those of you that are watching these as they drop, next Tuesday will be the first release of Retro Media Release. I think I'm going to go over, because of this, I'm going to go over my Superman Laserdiscs. And that will be the first episode of Retro Media Release, so it sort of tie in with this. But okay, let's get into this. Okay, like I said, I just got this last week, and I literally just actually took the plastic off of it a few minutes before I started this video. So we're going to go through this together for the first time. I don't even know what's going on. Is this a slip? It looks like it's a slip cover. Okay. It's got, well, let's look at the cover as it is. You've got Zack Snyder's Justice League Trilogy in 4K. Now, I have Man of Steel in, I think, on Blu-ray, and I have the Superman versus Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray. I didn't have Zack Snyder's Justice League, so I could have just gotten that, but I just wanted to upgrade them all to 4K. Now, I'll be honest, Man of Steel, not my favorite Superman movie. I'm a Christopher Reeve Superman guy. I believe it was well made. I just don't particularly like the depiction of Superman, but I'm not one of those people who absolutely hates it. I see some of its merits, but I also see some of its downfalls. Batman v Superman, I saw that in theaters and absolutely couldn't stand it. I couldn't follow it. I could not stand it. But for whatever reason, I bought the Blu-ray when it came out. And the Ultimate Edition, the Extended Edition, it makes the movie so much better. So much better in the Ultimate Edition, and I actually enjoy it. And then Zack Snyder's Justice League, I mean, that's more of a mini-series than it is a movie, right? Way better than the theatrical release. Theatrical release was fine, but, I mean, this is just a much better story. I mean, but within 4 hours, you could tell a much better story. All right, so there is the front. There is the back. Here, we're going to slide this off, and it's just got the, see if you can see it, it's got the writing on it. I'll put that over here. Like I said, we're going through this together for the first time. There is your Justice League, basically. There's the back. You can't really see it, but that's the credits. Maybe you can see it better that way. All right, let's see. Is there any pack-ins that are going to fall out? All right. Let's open this together. You've got Superman, and then you've got Batman versus Superman. So I guess it's Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and then Justice League. Of course, Batman's in the black suit. And, oh, there's something in there in plastic. And then we've got one more opening for there. There are your discs. I look this way just to make sure everything's in camera. So let's turn it around. And that's going to fall out, whatever that is. So we'll put that aside. And we will take a look at what the whole thing open looks like. So that's what that looks like open. And your discs are pretty straightforward. There's not, like I just showed you, there's not much going on these discs. They are pretty straightforward. But I want to see what that little pack-in is. And we're going to find out. How does this fold? Okay. So, let's see what this is. What is it, postcards? I didn't even read... Well, there was no hype sticker on it, actually. Is it a book? It almost looks like art cards or postcards or something like that. Should I not open this? Keep it collectible? I mean, it's not like I'm going to sell it, so... I might as well enjoy whatever it is I got. So here we go. Okay, what are these? Oh, they just look like art cards. And pretty cool. So here is one. I don't know exactly what that is. And the back is just that. Put those. Let's not knock anything over. So we'll put those here. And here's another one. Justice League on the back. There's one more. And Justice League on the back. These are smaller than the big one. And then there's some really cool lenticular ones that we're going to get to. But there's this one. Justice League on the back. And then here are some really cool lenticular ones. But where's Soups? I don't even see them. So there is Aquaman. Pretty cool, right? Back's nothing. I won't show you the back on all of them because it's really basically nothing. Batman. The Flash. Oh wait, there's Soups. Kind of stuck together. Pretty cool. There he is. And the last one is, of course, Wonder Woman. Alright, so that is just a quick look at Zack Snyder's Justice League Trilogy that, again, I just got for Christmas in February because I didn't get to see my family up in New York at Christmas time because just things, and now I've got it. Okay, so next week we're going to have Retro Media Release. I'm going to go over Superman Laserdiscs. Maybe I'll pop up some other Superman stuff, but it'll be primarily focused on that. And then the following week, we'll get back into DVD Deep Dive. And again, of course, DVD Deep Dive is anything DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K. But I guess that's it. So guys, please subscribe to the channel. Love to have you back. Please like the video. Please share it with anyone you think may like it as well. And definitely, please comment. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, that's it for this week. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.